Hey, what's up guys, I am ALIN, King of Cards, back with another video, and today we're going to be going over some combo tutorials for my Ryu-Ge deck profile, post Alliance Insight, when we will have Tensei Ryu-Ge Anva, as well as Ryu-Ge Ruin and Snake Eyes Execute Dragon. Now you're probably looking at this deck profile going like, whoa, what are some of those cards, especially about Carbon Eden and Galaxy Serpent, but just you wait until we get into the combos and you'll see exactly why I'm running them. Let's go. So to begin with, we are going to be using our one card combo, Saphira, Dragon Queen of the Voiceless Voice, so let's do this. So you're going to activate Saphira, sending the prayers, adding Sosei, activate Sosei to add the field spell. Field spell effect, now this is where it gets different. You're going to add Barbar to your hand, send Cairo, and then you're going to banish Cairo, and send the Carbon Eden, and this will make sense in a minute. Now, the next step is very important. You have to do it in this order, otherwise the combo will not work. You have to activate the Barbar first to add the continuous spell, and then activate Carbon Eden, otherwise the Barbar will not be able to summon off the banish. So then you summon it and Galaxy Serpent, which you then synchro into the Snake Eyes Execute Dragon, followed by activating Warzone's effect to summon Anva, Genro, and Ember. Then you're going to activate the Anva on summon to pop itself, which will trigger itself and Sosei to summon Sosei. Place 2 by popping, and then place the Ruin off of that guy. Summon back from the graveyard using its effect, and go into Varudras for the end of the combo. So this is a really strong combo. Off of one card, we have ended on Sosei Ryu-Ge Misfire with a bounce and a make attack 0, as well as protection due to Ruin. This card's super strong, they can't be targeted with card effects, so already strong against Ryu, really putting up a solid competition, I think. Also got Varudras, which is an Omni Negate, and we got Snake Eyes Execute, which puts things in the spell and trap zone, and then in the battle phase pops them. So yeah, that pops a bit slow, but putting them in the spell and trap zone to begin with can shut down a lot of decks because it locks out spell and trap zones, but it also means they can't be used as material. The Ruin can also shuffle, if it's destroyed, set a non-continuous Ryu-Ge trap from deck, graveyard, or banishment, which is great, but then can also take 2 Ryu-Ge monsters from your graveyard or banishment or field, shuffle them into your deck, hand graveyard or banishment, shuffle them into your deck and draw a card, which is an amazing effect to have. It's really consistent, this stuff's way better. But yeah, that is it for our first one card combo. Let's get on to the next one. So this one card combo uses Ryu-Ge Rising, and it is pretty much the same, it just differs a little bit. We're going to activate it adding Sosei as before. However, we won't be able to activate Ember later on, summon from grave, as we won't have sent 2 from hand to grave because we haven't activated Saphira. But up until there, it's just going to be the same combo, summoning all of them, Execute Dragon, Warzone, summon 3, Anva, effect, summon, place. Then we're going to pop 2, place 2, and that's the end. Now, this board's a bit weaker. We don't have the Omni Negate. Instead of the Omni Negate for Varudras, we have Dino Domains, which is a monster negate targeting on field. It is definitely less strong, but it's still pretty strong considering it's all off of one card. So yeah, this is quite a nice end board, I will admit. And it's like, the nice thing about the Saphira combo over this is that because you have Saphira and Prayers in grave, if your Sosei is destroyed, then you can activate Prayers to banish and summon Sororvis, which is another negate, but you unfortunately don't get that in this combo. This combo is still insanely strong though. I would definitely recommend learning this one and the Saphira combo. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into our next one. So this combo isn't a 1 card combo, it is a 1.5 card combo, but is ending on quite a similar board just by going down a few different routes, so we're going to look at that first. The 1 card combo here is Melody of Awakening Dragon plus any discard. It doesn't have to be Rising, it's nice if it is because you can get the banish effect of Rising to summon any Ryu-Ge from deck. That's a really lovely effect to have, however, it means that, it has to be any card. So let's look at the combo. So first we're going to activate Melody, discarding Rising to add Tensei and add Sosei. Then we're going to activate Tensei, and this card is insane. So we can't pendulum summon except Ryu-Ge, so not a big deal. But when a card or effect is activated by our opponent in response to our Ryu-Ge spell card or effect activation resolved, you can negate that effect and destroy Anva, which gives you its destruction effect. It's so strong, it means that Sosei doesn't die to 1 hand trap, it means your field spell doesn't die to 1 hand trap. It's insanely strong, and it's much like Ryu Cross, where it's on resolution, so it's an insane piece of support to see in this deck, and I'm so happy that we've got it. It makes the deck so much stronger. But let's carry on. So we're going to activate Sosei effect, destroying itself to add Warzone, and we're going to do the same 3, Carbon Eden, Genro and Cairo. Genro effect to add Wormwinds, and then we're going to do Carbon Eden to summon Galaxy Serpent. Now, in case you were wondering about the Synchro Summon, it's because Galaxy Serpent is a tuner level 2, which is why this combo works so well. And you summon him, go into... Now, this could be a Crimson Dragon. I'd just like to say that this could be a Crimson Dragon, and then you can make Cosmic Blazer. However, I just like Snake Eyes Execute Dragon more personally, because it's cheaper. I'm building this in real life, and I'm probably going to wait to do the in-depth deck profile until I have all the cards in real life, but because of that, I'm not going to be buying Crimson Dragon, just because it's such a pricey piece of paper. But I would definitely recommend, if you are building this deck for competitive play, having that Crimson Dragon, having that Cosmic Blazer, because it does make your board so much stronger having an Omni Negate. But yeah, then you're going to activate the field spell to summon the 3, activate the Anvur on summon effect to destroy itself, which will trigger itself and the Sosei. You always want to do Sosei chain 1, Anvur chain 2. I did it the wrong way round. No, I did it the right way. Anvur chain 2, because Anvur places from deck, so it can't be ashed, whereas Sosei could be hand trapped as its special summons. So I'd be wary of that. Now that is where the combo goes. Let me just rewind a bit. That's an important piece of the play. So here, last time, we used Sosei to pop 2 and place 2, which will give us a bounce, a monster negate, and the Wormwinds, but we wouldn't have the Genro. Instead, what we're going to do is just pop the 1 and place Sea Spires, and then we're going to activate Genro's effect to shuffle and add Kaiva, summon Kaiva, seeing as 2 monsters have been destroyed, and then we can make Varudris, which gives us the Omni Negate again in the sacrifice for the D Fisher. D Fisher being gone is annoying, however Varudris is a fair trade-off because it's an Omni Negate that also pops 1 on the field. What you can do with this, right, is you can use the Ruin, and then the pop effect, I mean, by shuffling back the 2 in graveyard, and then when you've done that, you can use Varudris to negate something they do, and pop your own Ruin, which would set the non-continuous Ryu-Ge trap from your deck. So yeah, that's a really strong combo. That's it for all of the main linear combos. Now we're going to look at a 1-card combo that does get into Arch Nemesis Protos, guaranteed every time, and I'm just going to tell you how you could go for Eschatos instead. So the 1-card Protos lock or Eschatos lock can be done with Sosei or with, so if you're going for Eschatos, you need Melody of Awakening Dragon, unfortunately. That is the only way to get it unless you draw the Eschatos. The 1-card combos into Protos, however, are Sosei Mistvar, Rising, or Saphira Queen. They're all, the 3 starters we've looked at already, all go into Protos. So the combo is very different, but you're definitely going to want to learn this combo, as the Protos lock is insanely strong. It gives you a big 3000 attack beater before you've even looked at the rest of your hand. So this is off 1 card you get a lock out of any attribute, which basically can disable your opponent. Say you're playing against Marincess, you lock them out of water, what are they going to do? Against Ryzeal, you lock them out of light, they basically can't play. You know, it's insanely strong. And then you have 4 other cards in your hand that could be hand traps, they could be other Ryu-Ge cards. That's why this combo is so strong. So yeah, let's see how it works. You activate Sosei as before, and activate her effect to get Warzone. Warzone, now here's where it gets different. You're going to banish Cairo, send to graveyard Kaiva, and you're going to add to hand the Protos. Then you're going to activate the Warzone to summon all 3 of the ones that were in the last set. You cannot summon the Kaiva here, the Anvur, the new one, because it doesn't go to the graveyard, it gets banished. So if you use it as link material, it doesn't go too well. So you do have to summon these 3. Then you're going to link 2 into Ryu-Ge. In case you don't know what this does, I'll let you have a read. Basically, it changes its monster type or attribute into anything, which means Protos Eschatos with this card is insane. Then you're going to activate Protos, well not activate, you're going to inherent summon it by banishing those 3. And then you have to summon it to the zone Ryu-Ge points to, because Ryu-Ge will make Protos become any attribute, and then you will activate Protos to lock out of that attribute. So here we see that. We're changing the attribute to Divine, followed by the Protos effect, and now they're locked out of Divine. See? Affected by Arch Nemesis Protos. That's what we want to see. That is the combo to lock your opponent out of any attribute. It's an insane combo. It doesn't leave you with much, however Protos can't be destroyed by card effects, has 2500 defend attack. It's a really strong card, and then next turn you've got all your Warzone plays again. So I think it's strong. I think you should definitely learn that. Yeah, those are the 4 main combos I can think of with the Ryu-Ge deck. As I said before, I will do an in-depth combo, but here's a quick look. This is the normal Ryu-Ge trap you're going to be setting off the Ruin, by the way. It special summons any from hand, deck, or grave, but the bit we're looking at is that you can banish it from grave, take 1 from banishment, grave, or field, place it on bottom of the deck, and draw a card. It's so strong. We love it. It's insane. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, that has been my Ryu-Ge combo tutorial. I'm so sorry I didn't manage to do any of my Pearly replays as I said I would. I was much too busy this week, but if you want that, I will try and get it out next week for you. So yeah, thanks for watching, see you next week, like and subscribe and let me know what you want to watch next time.